Hello again. We are here today with guitar ace Richard Smith. Originally from Beckenham, Kent, England, Richard now calls Nashville his home. He has played all over the world as a solo act and also as a duo act with his wife, Julie. He is also the 2001 National Fingerstyle Guitar Champion. So, Richard, I know you started playing with your brothers.
That's right, yeah.
Tell us exactly when it all started, how it all began.
I started, my dad had a Chet Atkins and Merle Travis album. It was called the Atkins Travis Traveling Show. Okay. And I started off with that, you know. It's that was the music that I got into early, and my dad showed me my first few chords. Sure. Then, of course, a few Mel Bay books on the way.
Nice.
And you know, learning by ear, and I got into Django Reinhardt and Jerry Reed, and formed a band with my brothers. Came over here to Nashville, and we played a few gigs. And I met my wife in '99. I always wanted to move to Nashville. It's such a fun music town, full of great musicians. And finally made the move in 2000, and doing some solo gigs and a lot of duet gigs, as you say, with my wife. Yeah. And it's good. It's good to be busy.
So Richard, tell us how you got involved in so many different styles of playing so well.
Well, thank you for that. Again, it's just the influences that I had. You know, I listened to Chet Atkins, who was kind of, that kind of thing, and the Django Reinhardt. You know, and I was using a flat pick as a thumb pick as a flat pick, and that really is one of the main things. You know, once you're doing this, instead of that opens you up to playing with a band. Sure. And band styles, there's so many different styles within band, but when you're playing finger style, that's kind of pseudo classical as well. You know. I'm not really a classical player, but I play, it kind of sounds funky, as Chet used to say, but yeah, just having a lot of influences, you're going to get into that kind of stuff. Great. You know, I got into Joe Pass. That, you know, and kind of the fingerstyle jazz thing. So, you know, the more people you listen to, the more influences you're going to have, and then, you know, you hear something you think, I just have to learn that. Yeah. So you just go for it. But
and you learn most of it by ear, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I think that's you know, it's a great way to learn, but it's nice to go. It's nice to try and figure it out by ear, but if you can go to the books as well, they'll tell you if you've done it wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Richard, I understand that you actually met Chet Atkins. Tell us about that.
That's right. Yeah, he came over. My dad actually promoted a show for him. Okay. My dad being a huge fan, and he came over and played at Her Majesty's Theatre on the 31st of October, 1983. Wow. I remember that very well, and he asked me to play with him, which was a great thrill. Yeah. So that was a wonderful thing to happen for me when I was 11 years old.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Richard, tell us about the guitar that you're holding right now.
This is a Kirk Sand Richard Smith model guitar, and I've had it for many years. Well, I've actually had this one for about 5 years. I had another one that was just like it, and Kirk's actually building me another one when it starts to wear out and it starts to take a few knocks as it's been well worn on the road. Kirk will build me another one, and it's a wonderful axe. It's yeah, the Richard Smith model, Kirk Sand. He's in Laguna Beach in California. All right, I'm going to show you what is known as the Super Lick. That's what it is. It's basically an arpeggio. There's two ways of doing it. You can either do it with a pick, or you can do some of it with your fingers. And you start off like this. A downstroke, hammer on, 3 downstrokes, and release this finger. So you've got that movement. And now the top note, which a lot of people make the mistake of playing a downstroke, it's actually an upstroke. Now pull off. Now strum all the way back down. You can do it also with your fingers here. There's an advantage to this. Play a downstroke, hammer on, and just use all of your fingers here. Now this way you can actually play a downstroke for that top pinnacle note. So now pull off, and again the same as the first way, just strum back.
Well, Richard, tell us what it's like to play with your wife. Your wife is named Julie, right?
That's right. Julie Adams, she didn't change her surname. She figured there were enough Smiths in the world. But yeah, it's wonderful to be able to be on the road and travel with your other half, because there's so many musicians that they're on the road so much of the time and their wives are at home, and it's really tough. But it's great to be able to travel. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Secondly, she's a wonderful cellist, and sometimes she'll play counter melodies. She can really soar on a melody that you know, a guitar. Once you've played the guitar, once you've played a note, it's been played. But with a bowed instrument, of course, you're constantly attacking it. So it's great that she can soar on a melody, or sometimes we'll use it as a bass, and she'll play like just, you know, she'll kind of play swing bass, and she'll play, you know, kind of some harmonies to what I'm doing, and we try and figure out the best way to arrange a song for the two instruments.
Yeah. Well, Richard, tell us some about the other projects that you have been working on, and some other future projects that we can expect from you.
Oh, future projects. Well, that'll be fun. That's just more solo CDs, more duet CDs.
Okay.
And, I'm yet to do my ultimate Nashville CD with a whole bunch of great sidemen that are my favourite players. But I've got Slim Pickin' is my latest solo CD.
Okay.
Seems Like Old Times is my latest duet CD with my wife. And of course I did the Mel Bay video. I think it's Fingerstyle Artistry is the name of that. Okay. And that features myself solo and me with my wife Julie, and me with a band as well. So it's kind of me in 3 dimensions.
Awesome.
Yeah, more me.
Well, Richard, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much for asking me to do it.
It's been wonderful.
I appreciate it. Thank you.